Hello, welcome everybody. How are you? Bienvenidos a todos, ¿cómo están? Yes, you can do that, Miguel, but I think that we did that here with the sculptors. We showed you the render setup that for the figures when we finish. Remember, I use an empty object, and instead of changing the position of the camera, the complete figure to the empty object and rotate it. So I don't have to change my background, my lights stay in the same side. But you can do you need, maybe if you're creating, for example, an animation, you want to show the whole background. That's also a good way to do it. But I am telling you, maybe in the way that I do, if you want just to show the now you can hear me. Hola, hola, 1, 2, 1, 2. I was saying that you can, if you want only to show, for example, in the, let's say that I want to show this character. Okay, let me check. Yes, I can hear that. I don't know what is happening. Let me. Okay, I think that the volume is in the right position. Okay, let's wait a moment to see if the problem is the microphone. Okay. Okay, I think that you can hear me well. I can hear that in the last part the sound is off. Let me try to change the volume one bit. Hola. Now let's see if this is working. I think that now it is working right. Okay, so I was trying to tell you that if you only want to show, for example, a model, in this case this character, you can do what I always do, and I already showed you that in the previous characters with the Hulk and Goku. I create an empty object here Then I parent my character to the empty object, and I rotate the character. So by doing that, I don't have to change the background, because you remember that I always use a background here with a solid color. I can hear the microphone is not working well. Let me see if I can change the. Let me try something. Un, dos, un, dos, un, dos, un, dos. I think that now it is working well. Okay, so again, if you want to maybe to show the background, the whole background around the model, then you can do the way that you were doing. Okay. Just you can do it if that worked for you. But I was thinking. I think that maybe you want to do a render for the final presentation. So that's what I am trying to tell you. But no, it is okay. It is okay. Yesterday I just sleep for 3 hours only because I was dealing with something in the previous missile that I was working on. I discovered something for with the, what is the name of that modifier that I use? Data transfer. I think that's the name. I discovered something when working with low poly models, and it worked for me. I found a solution for something, for an issue that I was having. But the other problem that I faced was trying to create a special texture. I tried to change a texture that I already have because I don't like the result of that, and I was trying to do a new pattern, new figures on that texture, but I was trying to make it only with nodes. But I think that I spent a lot of hours trying to create the shape. Maybe it was my fault because I am not good with nodes on PBR materials. I only know the basic things and creating basic materials, but for example complex shapes and almost like special drawings that you can create with nodes, I do not know a lot of that with PBR materials, just the basics. So I was trying to do it with one method, and at the end it was not working. Yes, now I think that today, because I want to finish that missile, I am spending too much time trying different things with different. The model already completed that a long time ago, but I was trying different type of textures and a lot of things. That's why I'm continue working on that model. But I think that I cannot spend more time with that. I already have like 98% of the project completed. Yes, I think that today I'm going to sleep, so tomorrow we can do our gaming streaming nights. But that's what when you are working on something and you want to discover that thing, that's what you're going to do. At the end, my solution was not the ideal solution, and I think that I'll go for the method that I already know. I didn't to use that because I want to create a lot of shapes only with nodes. I think that I'm going to use alphas for the thing that I want to do, to change that texture, and then I'm going to complete the baking and then move forward with the rigging of the model. And then I'm going to, next week, I think that I'm going to try with start with the animations with physics, like fire, smoke, and all of that things. I'm going to create an animation, a short animation of the missile, like it was launched. That's the whole project, and I'm going to create different cameras from different angles to show the rigging of the wings, of the rollerons, and of the pressure device that you already the whole model. Yes. But okay, I think that yesterday I really trying to do things here, but so okay, let's get started so we can at least move in here, creating new things for the hand. Okay, so what do we have to do now? We already finished the fingers. Now we have this finger, and I think that we can start working on the knuckles here, on the pieces that I created. So let's see if we let's create the thumb first, so we can say what is the final pose of the fingers, and then we can start working on the hand. We can start increasing the number of polygons. Okay, so let's get started. Here, okay. First, let me bring this piece here. And remember that I already told you that in my model, the Z-axis of the local transformation is showing me like the frontal part of this piece. And why? Because as you can see, it is not the same in the front and in the back. The back is a little more bigger. Don't worry. We're going to create later projects with rigging. I think that we're going to start with little projects, so I can explain you the basic concepts. Okay, we're going to work on maybe a little robot, something like that. And it's going something easy that you can understand, because, for example, working on this kind of things, maybe if you're new, you're going to say, okay, I'm not going to do this, and you're going to move with other things. Maybe if you want to learn, it is better if you start with small things. So we're going to do that. Maybe that was my mistake here with the channel, trying to create complex characters from the beginning. Maybe many people that were here that were interested on 3D, maybe watch a lot of streamings working on complex characters, and they was like, I don't understand anything. I think that I'm not going to do this. And that's not the goal of the channel. The goal of the channel is maybe to create like an independent community of artists, so you can show your own creations to the world. So I think that this is going to be the last project of complex projects for a while. Then later we're going to start. Maybe we can start with a three small sculpting projects, and then we can move with small modeling projects. maybe that is also a good idea. So people that are interested on the sculpting, that so they can learn the basic concepts. Yes, yes. Maybe I don't know. Maybe you want me to return to time lapses. I mean, what do you think about, for example, the Goku time lapse that I created for the first character? I want to know what do you think about that. Or maybe I was thinking on another format, another structure of a video. Maybe this is the character that I am creating, and then I talk to you and explaining the process and just show you small parts of the time lapse while I am explaining what I did, why I created this, what I was trying to project, and all of that. Maybe I don't know. That's up to you. Also, maybe what kind of videos would you like to see? Because, for example, the text video that I showed you, it is like many people do not watch the video, but I don't know, maybe it was the topic was not very interesting, or it is a concept that you may, it is not like the main things that you're going to face when you're working here on 3D. I don't know. Okay. So I will try to work from the basics. Okay. For example, the thing that I discovered yesterday with the data transfer modifier. That is something that I never learned before, and I was like trying, okay, if I do this, okay, but why I do this, okay, and at the end I found a solution, but maybe it's not a common thing that you may face. I don't know why I am placing this. I did not complete the thumb. Let me first finish the thumb. Okay, I am looking at something. Maybe we can move this thumb here. Welcome. Okay. Yes, I want to prepare. If you can see my grid of shorts or maybe on Instagram and on TikTok, I always like to have 3 videos of the same type for the grid. So for example, for Goku, I am waiting for finishing this character, so I will show you Goku, Hulk, and then Hawkgirl. You're going to have 3 videos of the same type. So the main grid is going to be like really great. Welcome. Okay, let me see here again. I'm going to use my own hand as a reference. And if you try to hold something with your hand, you can see that this is going to happen with your thumb. So I made a good job here, but I have to change a little bit the deformation. Remember that the pressure in this case is in this finger, and in this finger. These other 2 fingers are just holding the weapon, but these are the main fingers in this action. That is something that I don't know, that's why sculpture is different from modeling. In modeling, you don't have to worry a lot of these things because you're going to do that, you're going to project that with the animations. But here you are focusing on only one pose, and you have to say a lot of things with only one position. That's the difference. Okay, I can see my finger here. Let me check the female hand reference. Okay, here you can check this. We need to make this part a little bit wider, and this part is going to be like thinner because this thumb is like in the straight, completely straight. So we're going to have something like that. Okay, let's start working on this part. Remember that we have to change to clean parent and keep transformation and apply all transforms. Let me deactivate symmetry. Okay, not too much. Let me check the other thumb. Okay. Yes, we are good. So this is okay. We're going to leave it like that. Let me see what else we can do here. Maybe no, we're good because this is already showing you the deformation of the thumb. And I think that we are not going to need this. Now let's fix this part. And here we're going to change this part. Let me add maybe no we're going to leave it like that, and then when I remesh this, then I'm going to change the deformation here. For now this is going to be like this. Thank you, welcome. focal length, the camera, view. Are you talking about this, or let me see. But I don't have any camera. I don't have any camera here, so at the end I'm going to this one, the standard one. I thought that you were saying because for the final render I changed these values, but this is the one that I always use, the default settings. And also let me, you can change this part. Let me see here. Oh, we are not having that problem here. Let me see with modeling here. It is not, I don't having that problem with models. When I use this part, the camera is going to block like the view, and you have to lower the view here. The clip start, you have to lower this to increase 1 0 more here. You have to change that here. I never pay attention to that here in Sculpting because I was never having the problem. But if you want to work only in this part and you don't want to start doing like this that I am doing, maybe that's because I already do this a lot, so it is not a problem for me. I just select the pieces that I want to change, or the ones that I'm working on, and just use this. Isolate all of that parts, and I don't have problem with the camera. But if you want, you can play with those values. Okay, so I think that's the thumb, the final part that we want. There is not much work here. Now we're going to focus on smoothing this part. So first, let me see. Subdivision surface, as always, 3. For the thumb, let me check. I think that I use another value here. No, 0.01. 0.01. Okay, so just in case, I just repeat this always, just in case I forgot to do that before. And then we're going to do the same thing that we already always do. Just change the scale. You can select everything, but I don't know why I always. No, yes. I remember, maybe I do some things that are not good are not common things that you should do. But, for example, working with a mouse. But I already work with that, so. But if you need to change that, just do it. You don't have to follow step by step. Okay. Thank you for that. Well, if you want to do that. Okay, 0.01. I just try to do things. I always forgot. I have to learn these kind of things. These kind of things that are better, like things that you should do. Let me do this in the right way, because I was going to just change one by one, but I already told you that you don't have to do that. You can't work with a pen pressure tablet, but believe me, it's better. When I was working on my iPad, I was working with a pencil, and it was a different. It is like you are drawing, and it is easier, and you are going to do a better job. Here, for example, it is very difficult to me to do this with a mouse because you don't have control over the pressure. So when you're trying to add, for example, some lines, what I do is trying to create the line and trying to smooth the start point and the final and the end point of that line. And if you only have a pencil, you just apply pressure, maybe not too much pressure at the beginning and at the end of the line, and you're going to have a better maybe better details. I don't know, but I try to do my best with the mouse, so it is easier. And also it is better for you, because with the mouse you're going to have problems later. I should change this part before I join this, and it's going to be a little bit difficult to do this in the right way. I didn't pay attention to that part. Look, this part is not good. I mean, not good because I know that I would do a better, faster job in this part, paying attention to this before merging and applying all the. But I forgot that. Okay, I forgot that this is the position. So there's no problem. It's okay like that. I know why I didn't pay attention to that part. Okay, this part. Okay, but just you can work with both, with the pencil and with the. I think that you have buttons there to do that thing. Okay, let me check what else do I have to change in this part. This part, maybe I have to smooth these corners. These corners of the. I'm calling these corners, but I don't know the name of this part. And I think that it is looking good, so let's place this here. Let me check the position. Okay. We're going to make some changes to those fingers later. Same with this one. Okay, I think I'm going to do this with these two pieces. Now let me see. First, I think that I have to rotate this a little bit more in the right direction. Rotate and see a little bit more like this. Okay, now we're good. What else do we have to do here? Let's check. Okay. Let me rotate this. We have to rotate a lot. Okay, wait, now we have to fix these small parts. Maybe I should rotate maybe put the X axis here. Let me try to do that. No. It was a mistake for me. Just now we have just to change this. I'm going to work with this. In edit mode. Edit mode here. Okay. Okay, I think that is good. So let me just change this part. Move this. Okay, what else? No, I think that's all. Maybe no. Maybe what else? This one, like that. Just we finish our fingers. So now what we have to do, fix this part. Let me see what level of remesh I use, the value that I use for this part. I don't know if for this one I use the same method, I don't remember, but I think that I have to do that because this is a small piece. If you notice this, I never do that for increasing and decreasing with these parts because these are bigger pieces. I do only that with these small pieces, so I can have a good level of resolution without using like very big values. But if you increase the values, I think that the final result is going to be the same. I think Oh, no, maybe not, but you want to approach the same level of resolution, but here it is not good. The app is not, the program is not going to do a good job with that. Ah, 0.02, and this is the faces. Okay, 230,000. Okay, let's try to do that. Maybe we can do. Let me say first. Also, let me move this to the right hand. And let's add here first subdivision surface. Let me see. I cannot see the level of. Just with 2, then I'm going to smooth everything. Or 3. Oh, or 3. Let me increase this value. I already have. Okay. I made something not good. Let me see what happens if I continue with this. All transforms and. Oh no, very good. 0.02 was right. 0.02. Yes, 0.02. Wow. All transforms. And let's start fixing this part. Let me find if. Okay, I can use this one. I can use this part. This. Maybe this. And this. Oh God. Okay, this is good. Maybe I just have to. Yes, I have to clean this part. This is not good. This is not good. This part is not good. I have to move this here, so this will make sense. Maybe my finger is too much to that side. Yes, maybe. Let me see. No, but yes. I think that the finger is too much to that direction. Let me try to. But I cannot use local. I'm going to use global. Like here. Let me see this view. Okay. This view. Okay. And maybe here. We did a good job. Also, maybe we can rotate this. Okay, I know. The problem is if I no, the problem is that if I no. Okay, what can I do in this? Let me see here. No, I don't want to change the. No, I don't want to do that. The rotation is going to be here, but I don't want that. Let's do this. No, if I do to the origin, it is going to follow here. I can do that, but place the origin here. So cursor to selected. Now I can use 3D cursor, and then I can rotate. So thank you, Archon. But remember, you have to move the cursor because the cursor was already here, almost at the center, because I already applied the transformations. That's why I don't apply the transformation here, because I can manipulate in local easily here. But in this case I had to do that because I thought that was the final position, and also for remesh it is good to apply at least a scale. So now that we are sure that this is the final, let me check. Yes, I think that this one is the one that we wanted. Yes, it is a lot of better than the previous position. Okay, now, or maybe we can rotate a little bit more. What do you say? Let me see. Think that instead of rotating, yes, we can rotate that. Let me go to global, just a bit. Sorry. This, and then move it a little bit to the back. Then I think it is more realistic, and we don't have to change anything else here. Let me see the previous. Yes, it is good. It is good. Now we can move the cursor to the word origin again, and then let me apply for these parts the all transforms, and we can return here to media point, and yeah, now we can start working on this part. Now it is better. Okay, maybe first here with the grab tool. Here I can see that we need to make this a little bit more to the inside, but just a little, not too much. I think that in the other hand I use the flattened brush. I don't remember. Yes, that's something like this, the design. Okay, I think that we can stop working on this part for a moment, because remember I always told you that at some point you're going to get exhausted and you're not going to see maybe details that you are missing. So the best thing that you can do is just take a rest for this part and work on other thing. And I'm going to move the knuckles, the armor to the right place here in this hand. Let me check this. Look at this part. Smooth this part. Okay, now let's move my knuckles here. And remember what we did for the knuckles. We create a special design here that let me explain the design that I created here. So each knuckle has like a mechanism that is going to protect that part of your hand, and also is going to be like some kind of weapon. So when you punch, you're going to do more damage. And how this is going to work? It is there are two pieces. The one that is going to be attached to the glove, and the one that is going to be also attached to the glove, and is going to join these pieces here for the fingers to the main part of the glove. And this is going to rotate. So when you move your fingers, look, you're going to cover depending on how you move your fingers. You're going to cover more the previous part. I know that this maybe is not making sense, but I like to think about that. I like to think that this is real and you are going to use this. So as you can see, all the you can see that this part is less covered than this one, but the mechanism is really good, so no matter how I move my fingers, it is not going to overlap. Yes, that something like that. I was thinking on that. So that's how I created these parts, and it is going to make sense because look, the position here, this is like the far you're going to move your finger to the back, and the mechanism works because it almost overlap but not, and the others are the same. So now let's check in the other side how this is going to change because the position is different. Let's see. Maybe the design that I created was wrong and I have to change it. So I'm going to duplicate these pieces that I already create here, and I'm going to move that. I am not going to mirror this part because the both sides are the same. The only change is where is going to the finger to what finger this is going to be, because the sizes are different depending on your finger. I don't remember what. Let me check. Okay, so let me see. I am in global and the x-axis is showing me like the y-axis is showing me like the back part. So okay, no, I want to duplicate. Okay, I almost made a huge mistake. Okay, very good. So in this case, the Y is showing me the back. So I am just going to rotate, and then I have to change the position here because I don't know the names of the fingers, but this one is for this one. I'm going to rotate it in the other way. Let me do this again. Let me rotate it. Sorry. Let me select everything here. Okay, like that. So this one is from the. This one is. Let me see. Let me check. No. We are good. This one is for this. Yes, very good. For this one. I know what I have to change. I have to change just the rotation here in 90 degrees because this part should be to the finger, so I have to rotate that. Let me see if I can rotate this. No. I want to rotate all. No, but I am going to have problems. No, let's do it manually. I'm going to rotate that here. I'm going to rotate that here and rotate this one here. Now we are good. Why I don't understand that. Scale. No, no, I don't have to. I don't have to change the scale. Okay, now let's place. Let's go with this one. That is the most. Let's go one by one. Okay. Going to move it. Let's say in the right position. Let's check the other view. Let me check this view. Something like that. Ah, okay, okay. I made a mistake. I have to this. I have to move it. This is the base, so this should be, and then I have to rotate that part. That's how I designed this. I am saying that because that's how I designed. So I am sure that by rotating only this piece, it is going to work the way I want it. Okay, let me rotate just in X. Then I have, of course, to change this again, but not maybe too much, just like that. Maybe here I have to, okay, then I have to change this part again. It's going to be a little bit challenging, but let me do that. This is my thing. This is where I am. This is what I like about 3D Sculpt, working on these small details that you may say, but just leave it like that. No, I really like to take care of each detail. Okay, what else? I think that we now can rotate this. So I'm going to change to local and use the x-axis to rotate in X like this. And now the mechanism is working, and now I just have to return to global and change. And look, you can see the piece that is having like a lot of detail, but I didn't, it is just this because it has a lot of modifiers. I didn't apply the modifiers. Press S, Y, and -1. Let me say first. Let me do what you are saying. S, Y. Ah, you were saying to rotate that. Ah, okay, okay. Well, I already did in this way. But thank you, thank you. Where I learned that of changing the with UV, when you have to, when you want to rotate something but you don't know how, you just change the with the games also. When I was learning how to create games, when I was in the part of frames with the sprites, dealing with the sprites of a character, I think. Then I just have to move it until I know that this is the final position. I do not use in this case local because I think that each of these one has its own local, and I think that I only can use one transform, one axis when I am working with local. That's why I'm not using local. That was too much. Let me rotate it a little bit more. No, I think that I have to change this. Okay, as you can see, we did the mechanism is working. Look the difference. This is when you move your finger, and this is going to protect you, and also it's going to be like a weapon for you when you are fighting. And looks how this is going to change. Let me show you. And look, it is completely symmetrical from both sides. And look the other hand. look how this change when you rotate the finger to the other side. So it is completely working in the like I want it to work. This is what I imagined at the first time. I remember, I think that that day I tried different versions, but I repeat, I work on something first and then I don't like it and then I completely change. And came with this idea the next day, I think. Yes. So we're going to, this is only for reference. I am not going to use that. Let me see if I can hide this part. Also, let me move this one to, sorry, I forgot. Right hand. Okay. So the music is stopped and I'll go for some water. Okay. I'll be back in a moment. Okay, I'm back. Let's continue. Okay, I can see here that I have to adjust. I already hide the sphere. Let me see. No. Okay, no, I have to fix this part. Also, I don't remember but it is going to be different. Let me check. It is almost here. We're almost at the same level. I'm talking about this division here. But if I move, I think that is going to change, right? Here you move, no, it is going to move with this. So this is also, let me see, I can say that 1, 2, 3, like 3 lines of this one. I measure this with my eye. There is not something like, I'm saying like 1, 2, and 3. This is the measure that I am trying to see here. Here is going to be a little bit different. Maybe here are 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Those kind of things are something that I usually do to see if I am doing this in the right way. I don't know if that is something that you learn from books or maybe when you from the school of art, I don't know, but when I try to create, to sculpt, I'd like to see like this kind of patterns, to select something and use it like a standard tool of measurement, something like that. So I know by my eye looking at the screen that if I need to make it shorter or larger or increase or decrease or change the volume, something like that, by looking at things. So that's how I try to make the everything here. Yes, but I don't know if that is something that you I didn't study art, okay, so I don't know if it's something that you, or maybe there is another way to do things. So in this case, for my model, I know that I have to make this a little bit here, or just because look, if we check this again, but I am not in the right position. This is a little bit different. Here we already have like 1. What happened? Oh, ¿qué pasó? I think that is something with, I don't remember. No, why it disappear? It go to other side. I think that is something with, I have to change something here, but I don't remember. Because if I go here, I can use that. Yes. But here, I am not allowed to use that. Look, it's going to disappear too. I think that you have to change something when you use grease pencil. That is something that you usually are going to deal with, because you have to establish, okay, you want your pencil to work only with the main camera views, like this one. You want to work with the one that you are using the view, this view, or you are want to attach it to another object, something like that. But you already understand what I was trying to explain. So I think that 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's very good. So we have to change this a little bit. Like this. And by doing that I have to move it here too. Like that. Okay, let me. Here I have to change. No, I think that I don't have to change because this one is the one that what matter for me. This one is okay. Maybe if I want I have to move it to the back, but I think that it is good. Maybe we can just a little move it a little bit to the inside. Like this, something like that. I think that we are okay with that part. We are good. We can continue. If I don't like it, I'm going to change it later. Maybe let me check. No, we're good. Or okay, maybe I should not rotate this a lot because yes, my finger is not. This one is going to be rotated a lot. Maybe that's my mistake. So I'm going to open it a little bit. Let me see if that is the problem. No. Rotate it. Open it, and by doing that I can move it to the inside. No, that is too much. Okay, I think that we finished this one. Maybe let me try to rotate this part, the whole piece, but I don't know how to rotate it in a better way and not lose what I want, what I already have. just I think that we can leave it like that for now. No, not this part. Maybe this part is the one I want to change. I'll be really careful. Okay, I think that now this is good. We can continue with the next finger. What is that? I was like doing this to clean my throat, but some of the noises that are not like the real ones because I am using a filter for my microphone. So maybe the cuts that you're listening are not they are because I am doing another noise. I was just like cleaning my throat. So you hear like the sound was cut, something like that. But thanks anyway. Okay, this one. Let me think about this one. This one is going to be a little bit more challenging. This hand is really more difficult to create. Let me change this one first. Okay, now let's place this one. What let me see what is the one that I can use in local transformation, because C, no, C I cannot use. X, X is the only one that I can use. Y, no, only X I can use for both in local transformation. I think that I don't do too much with the X axis. I hate this global transformation. Yes, with double R you can activate the, how is the name of that thing when appears the I think that, what is the name of that? Yes, but you can do this. Yes, maybe we can use that. See? No, it is not working here for the thing that I want, or maybe I am not using it well. Yes, that. I am bad with names. But in all my videos I always give you all the names. I prepare that, so you don't have to worry about that on my videos. Okay, what other, here maybe we can use local to rotate this in the x-axis like this. Yes, something like that. Now let me hide this part, and yes, we almost have this part. Let me change it a little bit. Let me see something. Okay, I think that I made a mistake. No, not a mistake. I have to change something, because this one cannot be like more like to the outside like this one. And I think that I made that on purpose, trying to adjust it. That was my mistake. But let's try to fix it. Here, this part is no, I have to change that too. This cannot be bigger than this one. This one should be the bigger one. I think that I made a lot of changes trying to adjust this one. That's not good. It doesn't matter. You see you look at your fingers. This finger never should be like outside more outside like the other one. So maybe I have to change my finger too, but just with the sculpt. So let's try to adjust that part because it is not okay. This one is good. I think that this one is good. I think I have to change this part. This one is the one that I have to change. But let me here. Okay, we just have to move it a little bit to the inside. No, I lost my piece here inside. This is the right proportion. I remember that also when I forgot about this. This is going to look a little bit shorter. No, this one is okay. This one is okay. Yes, I have to adjust this. Also I have to change this. Let me change the hand. Now it makes more sense. Sorry. Of course that I have to adjust the finger and the other pieces to make this right. But as you can see, I thought that I already do it in the right way, but when I add the other pieces, I had to adjust some parts, so that's how we do things here. And I think that just we're okay with that. Let me move this part here. Okay, something like this. No, remember that. No, remember something, that I don't have to make this larger than the other one, than this one here. Okay, so now we are good with this. Now we have to adjust the fingers and all the other parts. For example, here, this is my finger. This one is good, so I just have to move this down to hide this part. That was easy. Let me smooth this. So I don't have those weird lines there. And I think that this is good. Maybe something like that. And we have to make this more to the inside, these parts. There are other tools that do this in a better way, but I'm just blocking with what I have. Maybe we can just inflate, and that would give me a better result. Okay, now let's change the finger. So first I have to select this one and move it to the inside. Like this, maybe. I think that instead of changing, let's try first with this one. Let's move it. Okay, I have a better idea. That. Now it is looking, it makes more sense, it is better, the proportions are better. You just have to adjust this part. Like this. Look, it is almost perfect. We did a great job here. Yes, so we have already 2 fingers. Continue with the other ones. The fingers don't look like too long. Now it had a better they had a better proportion. It's rotating X. Let's rotate in C. Here we have to make also a lot of changes. Ah, look at this part. I know what is the problem with this one. These parts. Rhythm. People feel it. Ooh, here we have to fill this with the globes. Okay. No. First, let me rotate this one. This one was a little bit easier than the previous one, than the other ones. I think that's because we already changed this. Here I can use local for both pieces to create this, and of course to rotate this like that. If we can check this part, no local, no local. It is almost perfect. I know what is happening here. I need to move this to the inside. It is too. It needs to be a little bit to the inside. Let me just play with this one and this one. Okay. Yes, we're so close to finish this part. I think that this is the right position and right rotation. Yes, it is really good. Now we just have to fix this part. I think that this one was easier than the other ones because of all the changes that we already made. And I think that we finished that. Just let me fill these gaps because this is not good. What is this? Let me see, what is this? These are the spheres. Let me delete that. Let me check this one. Another sphere that I don't need. Another sphere that I don't need. These are the ones that were here before. Don't need that. I am going to maybe hide this, or maybe okay, I know what to do. Instead of hiding, I'm just going to select this. Select these parts, and I'm going to use an inflate brush maybe. There are new for brushes. I blob this one. Inflate. Also, I know why it is not like in the right, completely in the right position, because I am not holding in the right way. I am just yes. That is because of the pose of the hand. That's why I am not having like. But here I need to fill this, because here we have. I need to fill this part. I need to fill this part. Now I get it. I was like, why this is not making sense, but I remember why now. So it is okay to have in this case for here, because I am not completely moving. At least here I think that we can, because here I am completely rotating my finger, maybe here too, but in the other ones no. and yes, it is better. We don't have any gaps here. Yes, it is looking really good. Maybe there are some things that we should change, but I think that okay, let me change this part like this. Okay, friends, so I think that this is all for today. I checked the thumbnail, yesterday's thumbnail, so I don't repeat the same image. It is very similar for what I feel, but I think that here you can see. Okay, let's leave it like this. This one is better. Yes. Let me move here. So, okay, friends. Yes, we're going to work on the details here of the hand, but inside, for now, I am not going to. In this part, I'm not going to do anything else because in the other hand, I don't know what to add. Maybe when we work on all of the other parts, I will come with an idea for build this with a design. But for now, I have to work on this and start working on the armor, trying to replicate what we have in the other arm. Oof, this is very exhausting. But we did a great job here. I really like it. All the things that we are doing here. Okay, so this is all for today. Please, if you are new, remember to subscribe, give it a like, share this content with others, and leave a comment below. If you want, you can join to our Discord server. If you want to share things about 3D, or maybe games, or maybe ask for help about 3D, you have the right channels there. Please follow me on my social media accounts, X, Instagram, and TikTok. I am uploading my portfolio and things about 3D and games. If you want me to collaborate with your project as a freelancer, you can find me. You can find me on CG Trader too, or maybe you have my email there to contact me. You have all the links for that on my YouTube page. And if you want to get characters like this one for your collection, or maybe assets for your games and animations, you can go visit my online stores, Turbo Squid for 3D modeling, Codes 3D for 3D sculpting, and CG Trader, where you have everything. Also remember that we're going to continue with this on Monday. Remember, from Monday to Thursday, Blender streaming. And tomorrow, Friday and Saturday nights, we have our gaming streaming nights. If nothing happens, that's the normal schedule for our channel. And on Sundays, I try to upload a short or a video. Okay? So friends, this is all for today. Remember to subscribe, and we're going to continue on Monday. Remember, Monday. Tomorrow I have to prepare the thumbnail for the next game that we're going to play. We already completed Doom 3 Resurrection of Evil, and I think that we're going to continue with the saga, and we're going to start playing Doom from 2016 tomorrow. Okay, so if you want to watch some gaming streaming, come here and join us tomorrow night, of course, my hour here Ecuador. You can see the yes, you can see the hour in my screen. We are almost at lunchtime. Okay, so that's all. We're going to have I have more plans for the channel, but remember, step by step, we're going to have to prepare more content and all of that, but we have first to finish this one that we already started. We don't want to leave it like that and start another thing, so be patient, please, my friends. We're going to do it. Okay, thank you for your support. Remember to subscribe, and see you in the next one.